Solving a system with three variables using substitution is a good method to use when one of your equations is missing a variable. Notice how the third equation is missing the x variable. We will begin by rewriting our third equation, solving for one of our variables. In this case, let's solve for z. Z equals 1 minus 2y. Now we are going to take that expression for z and plug it back in for z into each of the top two equations. Use parentheses each time you make a substitution. Especially with that negative in front, we need to make sure that that negative sign distributes to each part of the 1 minus 2y. Now we will simplify each of our equations 1 and 2. So simplifying equation 1, as I said, we will distribute that negative sign. Combine like terms, and move the 1 over to the other side. Add 1 to both sides, giving us x plus 4y equals 6. Over here I'm going to simplify equation 2, distribute the 3, combine like terms, and move that 3 to the other side by subtracting 3 from both sides. Now the two highlighted equations will give us a system of two equations in two variables. We will write those equations together and solve using substitution or elimination. I'm going to do elimination and multiply everything in the bottom equation by -2. The new version that I will be solving, -2x minus 8y equals -12. Add these together, we see that the x's will eliminate, and divide both sides by -15, giving us y equals 1. We can plug that into either one of the original two equations in this system. I will plug it back in to the top equation. 2x minus 7 times 1 equals -3. Add 7 to both sides, and we get x equals 2. Knowing the value for two variables, we will plug those back into one of our original equations. Let's just plug it back into the first. Actually, no, what's going to be easier here, because we solved for z right here, that's the variable that we still need to get. So let's use that z equals 1 minus 2y. And here we can plug in y equals 1. And we get z equals -1. Putting these together, x, y, z, 2, 1, -1.